Right.
That was shocking.
What was that shocking?
That was out of tune and shocking.
It was supposed to...
Get on with it.
Right, let me just fetch Lord Book.
You haven't got your book out with it all wrote in.
Yeah, I have. I've
My
got it
God,
here.
you've had 2 hours to prepare.
Got it here. How do they know book? Yes, I have a whole book dedicated to this YouTube channel. Let me just find it. Mysteries of Our World, The Firmament. Oh, wow, 4th of September last year. The white flash has just flashed across the screen again.
Oh, well, let's just try and ignore it and get on
It's
with
just
what
done
we're
it
doing.
again. All last week I was... What are you doing? Oh, all last
Put
week.
any sugar in.
Me?
Me.
Alright, all last week, when I was watching the first video that we did about the ghost, the flash flashed across the screen and I was like, whoa, what's that?
Yeah,
It's
well,
something supernatural, that's for sure.
Well,
How do they know part 1, the core? How do they know part 2, the moon landing exposed? How do they know part 3, TV's biggest
be a
lie?
group called the Cause.
Yeah, I know. TV's biggest lie.
What did they
Space.
say?
I don't know, but I have heard of them. Hang on a minute, I'm doing my opening intro thing. How do they know Space Cadets? TV's biggest lie.
Space Cadets?
You don't remember that show?
No.
Yeah, it was like a BBC show where they'd pretend to go to space and stuff and they'd just be...
Filming on a set.
They'd still be here.
Really?
Yeah.
They haven't gone in space. They'd just be in a film studio.
Yeah.
And did you think they'd gone to space at the time?
No.
Why's your hair stuck up?
I don't know, but I like it like this. I knew they hadn't gone to space and everyone watching it knew that they hadn't gone to space. They were trying to fool the whole of England, but it didn't work.
And who was it aimed at? 5-year-olds?
People, gullible people. You know, the type of people who believed in the moon landing people.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the new movie, Fly Me to the Moon. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, but that's
With-
on Apple, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got Apple TV.
Oh, look at you. I
With-
haven't.
Yeah, I could give... No, I can't. With Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson's people
Johansson.
call her. It's not Yo, it's Joe.
Johansson.
I wonder why people go Johansson. It's
Yo.
It's Johansson.
When you were born, they went, yo. You're
Well.
one ugly baby.
But if that's true, then I should be pronounced Yak.
You would be in another country.
Yak. I'm called Yak. You had to call me Jack, didn't you? Right. How do they know part 8? Is evolution real? We're not talking about that. I need to
Rain
find...
starting in about 1 hour.
Cool. Right, I need to... Ah! Here we are.
Put your top on your bottle.
Right. Multiverse test 101. What?
I'm listening.
This is supposed to blow you off your feet, by the way.
Right, come on.
No
say it.
phones!
I'm-
Just
I'm
listen
not
to
on
me.
the phone.
Right. First, let me wet me whistle. You can't read it. Let me read it to you. Multiverse theory. Can a multiverse ever exist? And if so, how could we ever prove it? Right? You'd think in this day and age...
Have you made this up?
What?
This.
What do you mean made
Have
it
you
up?
wrote this or have you copied it?
Wrote it.
Right, yeah.
From all my knowledge of a multiverse, I've been researching the multiverse for 5 years. That's what you're forgetting.
Right.
5 years, half a decade. It was 2019, to be exact. You'd think in this day and age we would be able to prove that the vast multiverse exists, but let's be real. Hang on a minute. I knew I'd struggle while I'm reading what. Let's be real. I don't think we ever will. To be completely honest, we wouldn't unless companies like CERN or NASA create a highly advanced machine equipped with multiversal travel.
Which they won't.
Well, I mean, I don't think CERN or NASA will exist in, like, what, 23.99?
People would have to set off and then have babies that could take over and
Yeah.
travel again and have babies and take, so they'd all be interbred.
What?
Because it's that far away, it'd take them.
Yeah, but
Lifetimes.
time works differently in space, though. I mean, they all say it takes 500 years to reach Kepler, but you never know, 500 years in space might be 5 minutes.
Well, I think when they say 500 years, they mean 500 years.
They don't say Earth years, they just say 500 light years, which is years in space, which probably 500 years is probably equal to about 5
Well,
hours.
does it not tell you?
I'll look it up in a minute, but I'm just saying, I've read that somewhere before, that time works completely differently in space. It's because it's a vacuum to literally everything. So looking at the odds of that...
But it's better than my vacuum.
Yeah, it is. Looking at the odds of that, about 25%, humanity has evolved, but the rates... Wait, hang on a minute. And the rates will surprisingly die down the older we get to go to the multiverse. Every day the moon is moving further and further away from Earth, which also means...
Every day?
Yeah, every day.
Every day?
Every
it's
day.
Moving for... Well, why are we feeling the effects?
No, because it's still connected to us, gravitationally wise. But it is moving further away from us, though. So they say. Although scientists have analysed data in search of evidence for the universe, for other universes, no statistically significant evidence that the multiverse exists. But as time goes on and the world evolves, we might find a way to...
We might find a way.
You think I'm taking everything literally? You think I'm taking everything literally? Like, we will find... I'll say we might.
Yeah, but you get that about it.
What?
Intense.
Well, it's an intense thing. I'm talking about the multiverse. The multiverse project, theory, whatever you want to call it, has been tossed around for decades, years. Way before I was born.
Yeah, well,
In the bloody 1960s or something.
60s?
They've been researching it for
I'd have thought,
years.
I'd have thought longer than that.
Well, let me just finish
stop
reading
it.
this.
I'm reading
Can
it.
I just finish reading this?
I'm not doing anything.
You was gonna
I
Google it.
wouldn't.
Why did you pick up your phone
Because
then?
I thought your mum would text me.
No, you would have heard a da 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 da.
Don't play that anymore.
You would have heard an alert then. I'm chewing you up and spitting you out now. We might be able to prove that the multiverse actually might exist. I'm not actually saying that it does. Basic summary of a multiverse. The multiverse is a prison of endless realities, a vast amount of Earths and universes. Basically, on multiversal purposes, there is more than one Earth. There might be. The multiverse is a hypothetical set of all universes. Together, these universes are presumed to comprise everything that exists. A recent study has shown that just by analysing data, scientists have found evidence that another Earth very well could exist.
Yeah, that's feasible. Yes. So, I've said all along, my theory is that there's something on the other side of the moon.
And so we hit square one again.
Why is it square one?
We hit the same square that I started. I will admit I started it on February the 1st, 2023. Last year, when I decided, hey, let's talk about the multiverse. Bad idea, Jack, bad idea. Time travel does exist. I would go back in time and slap myself across the face.
Slap yourself across the face.
But I'm legally not obliged to.
Why is my theory not any good?
I've said a million... It's like you don't listen. I've said a million times. It is feasible and I can get behind it. And I think it's a very good theory. In one of them.
One of them what?
Ow. Ow. In one of the multiverses.
Why not ours?
What?
Well, why can't it be right? Why can't there be another Earth on the dark side of the moon?
Yeah, I'm saying there probably is. In one reality, in a multiverse. You're forgetting that there's like billions of Earths in the multiverse. But then you just nod and think, oh, there's only one.
No, I'm trying to visualise it. I'm trying to visualise your theory.
Just imagine billions, infinite.
So it's like Earth, planet, all just moving around.
Yeah, but just Earth, not planet, Earth.
But why would there be Earth?
That's just what the multiverse is. It's a theory. It's a hypothetical theory.
So, How come we haven't seen any?
Do you realise how stupid this sounds? It's in deep, 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 deep space.
Right, so it's like I said before, to find it, they would have to send people on a spaceship,
Well,
men and
yeah,
women.
but it'd have to be a special kind of
Yeah,
spaceship.
it'd have to be a special.
And you know, when I said that about, multiversal travel, that's probably not even in our lifetime. We might be generation 10 humans by then, which means that we'd be more powerful, more equipped, and more smart.
Yeah, and we might just about have the knowledge to land on the moon by then.
By probably generation 20.
Yeah.
But you see, we're only generation 3 at the moment.
So how many other people don't believe that we landed on the moon?
Everyone, but that's not what
Not
we're
everyone.
talking about. I'm discluding the snowflakes that believe in that, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about multiversal travel. Oh.
But how could you? Because you couldn't build a ship that had travelled that far that could keep going. You're talking about hundreds of years, aren't you? Like you said before, time travel is different.
Not time travel, time is different in space.
Yeah, time is different. What did you call it?
What did I call it?
Yeah, what's it called? Travelling in space. Light years.
Yeah, but that's another word for years in space, light years.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that years could go that quick in space, because it's a vacuum to everything, it sucks everything up. Time does still exist though, you can't get rid of time. Time's like always there.
It's very hard. It's very...
Are you tired of something?
I've just not stopped, have I? since
No,
you
but
come
like,
in?
are you sure you want to go to sleep and not do the video?
No, I'm happy. I don't want to go to sleep. I'm just yawning. I just want to be able to get my head round it like you do. But you have your theories and I have mine.
Again, it's not...
And then you don't... No, it's only a theory.
Yeah, you keep hitting that my opinion and your opinion in my face. It's hypothetical. What I'm saying, it's not true. It's not true. Or at least we don't know that it's true.
No, I accept that, yeah. But you weren't saying that last week. You were saying it as though it was absolutely
I
100%
was saying
true.
that last week. I've been saying that all along. I've been saying that for the past... What are you looking at?
Go on.
Let's just have the discussion without going, in a minute.
I wonder about that one.
Gran, it's outsideness. Right, Gran, all along, I have been saying that it's theoretical.
Yes.
And I've only been describing a multiverse on what scientists have been describing them as. Physicists and scientists. That's all.
Yeah, and you were explaining it to me the best way you can.
Yeah.
But are there people out there now that are actually looking into multiverse?
Yeah, astronomers, exactly, yeah.
And special scientists?
Yeah, that's what you call astronomers.
Yeah, I thought astronomers just looked at the stars.
No, they analyse everything in space.
Right. So
Like,
is that them who were looking into it
They
then?
keep track of asteroids, they keep track of other planets, exoplanets, God knows, anything. Celestial
Yes.
bodies and...
Yes. No, I do find
The-
it interesting.
The multiverse.
I do think there is something. What does my brain into mega mulch is
What?
trying to imagine just how big space is. You
Bigger
know,
than you can ever put in your mind.
I mean, how far could you just travel? And it just makes me feel slightly sick when I think of the hugeness of it.
Yeah.
You know, like if there was a rocket that shows me age. A spaceship.
Rockets,
A
space shuttles.
spaceship that was so mega advanced, so unbelievably advanced that it could travel. It'd be nuclear powered and all that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That it could travel, just set off and just keep going. And they would have to have children on board to carry it on because they'd be travelling for... I mean, I've seen it
Grant, I've told you.
Yes, I know that.
They wouldn't exactly be travelling years.
No, listen, shh.
You... Shh.
Because
And so
I've
the
seen
debate
things
begins.
about it where they've said, you know, you're going to be up there for years. And they mean literally years.
In Earth years. They're talking about just normal years.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about Earth years.
Yeah, and when they say you're going to be up there for years, they think that they are going to be up there for Earth years, but they're going to be up there for light years. Light years.
Right, I've got to look this up.
Like I said, how can you not get behind the fact that time works differently in space?
What's the difference between Earth years and light years?
It's a vacuum to literally everything.
According
so
to
of
NASA's
course it's going to
space
vacuum
base,
time.
for most space objects, we use light years to describe their distance. A light year is the distance light travels in 1 Earth year. 1 light year is about 6 trillion miles.
So you could travel 6 trillion miles in a year.
Yeah, did it say in 1 light year though?
Yeah.
Or just a year?
A light year is the distance that light travels in 1 Earth year.
Yeah, in 1 Earth year.
1 light year is about 6 trillion miles.
Coetol. What the fuck does that mean? For most space objects, we use light year. A light year is the distance light travels in 1 Earth year. Earth year, Gran. Earth year. 1 year, 1 light year is about 6 trillion miles, but yeah, it very well could be, but what I'm saying is that time will work differently in space because it's a vacuum to everything.
Yeah, but if they set off and was just going to go and go and go and go and infinitely,
Infinitely, yeah.
I just can't imagine it. The depth. It never ends. Would they come to a thing at the end where there was a hole where they went through it and then it started again?
Like
No.
a time loop.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have cracked a famous science code there. I don't know about that.
So this little dot here is Earth,
Yeah.
right? And this table is space. I mean, this is the sort of area of space we know. That's Earth. That I know you can't see it on there, so hang on.
Right, hang on a minute. Hang on, stop. Give me a pen. Give me a pen.
I was doing.
Alright. Right.
No, do it here.
No, hang on a minute. Let me just... Yeah, alright. Yeah. Sorry. Sorry.
Show me on there, tired.
You can't see it.
Use a pencil.
Oh.
Right,
Come on.
this is Earth. It's not doing it.
Alright, well that there is Earth, right?
There.
Follow me.
And
Hang on, I'm going to the multiverse here.
I've got to show how far away from Earth the moon is.
I'm going to the multiverse.
So, come here. So, Earth,
Yep.
what's first, sun or moon?
Sun. Definitely. Sun.
Oh, we're talking about this and we don't even know what comes first. I think
When you
it's
can
the moon.
feel... No, it's the sun because, like I
Right.
said, the moon's
So,
moving
Earth and
further
moon.
and further.
Right, Earth and moon, right? Earth, sun and moon.
Nah, the moon's further away. It's more like there.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, how in space we think of it now. And then you travel, and keep going.
Right, yeah, I'm going to take people to the multiverse. Hang on. I'm keep on going. I will. This is more or less where it ends. I gotta get back now. My grand's probably wondering where the hell I am. Probably all the way down there or something. I don't know. I gotta get back. I literally went down to the garages and said that's where the multiverse ends.
That's where the multiverse
More or
ends.
less
From
though,
this dot on the
from that
table.
dot onto the table all the
Well,
way.
how do you know it ends there?
No, I'm saying it's a long way away.
A long way.
Probably to like, I don't know, Scotland.
Yeah. But there's only us know what
New
we mean
York.
by this. Them that are listening, they won't really get it. What I'm saying.
How do you know they won't get it?
I don't
There are
know.
more people than just me that are interested in this kind of thing.
I know that, and I am. And it's like I said, Earth, Sun, Moon, and then you keep going past them. past
Yeah.
past that.
And then
you
don't
just
forget,
keep going,
don't forget,
going,
like the
going, going.
hang on a minute, the Milky Way is round about there, and then you got Orion's belt, and then you got the galaxy, and then you cross that threshold, and then you're in another universe. Black hole, you're dead. So no, multiversal travel, even when we're like generation 2.40x humans, will never, ever, ever be a real thing. And because of black holes as well. Can you imagine it if your space shuttle got sucked into a black hole?
I mean,
But
they don't know what's in black holes.
Then
really,
again,
do they?
a black hole could be a gateway to the multiverse.
To something, yeah, yeah.
At the end of the black hole, you could be on a different Earth. Like, where the hell am I?
Yeah, that's what I mean. They don't know. It's
So,
just phenomenal.
for the-
Phenomenal to think about.
It is. To cap off the debate. Ow, your ring hurts.
Oh, sorry.
Is that your ring fit? Oh,
What?
felt like you got a ring in my head then.
No, don't wear rings on that.
Do you believe in the multiverse?
We haven't had a visit today.
For a while, actually.
No?
Do you believe in the multiverse?
Yes.
Do you believe there are alternate versions of me, you,
No.
and that's where we disagree?
That's where I do not agree
The
with it.
debate
I
continues, I
believe
guess.
there is other Earths and there's lots
I
of
will-
them, but
yeah,
I do not believe there's another you and another me.
There will be lots of them, but I think you hear when I say endless possibilities, I think all you hear is chocolate cake.
No, I don't. You shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't squash other people's theories and feelings. And
This isn't the part the part where you think
Part.
that the part where you think that there isn't alternate versions of you and me. That isn't a theory or an opinion. That's just a stupid guess.
Well, yours is a stupid.
And what?
Yours is a stupid guess.
And to support my theory and my opinion, you also believe of a mirror image on the back of the moon,
Yeah.
which will contain everyone that's in this planet on that planet.
I don't really believe that
In
either.
reverse.
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, you're just saying that
No.
to get yourself out of a sticky
No.
situation.
No,
I know you. I'm
you
your
don't give
grandson.
people a chance to talk, Jack. You
I'm your
talk them
I am
down.
your grandson. I know you.
And you talk people down.
But I
You
know
should-
that whenever you're in a sticky situation, you go, "Oh, I was lying. Oh,
No,
I was
I
lying."
didn't say I was lying. I said I've
No,
changed my
I've
mind
changed my mind.
about a mirror image. I think there could possibly be another planet very similar to Earth
4 years.
on the other side of the moon.
But which is an
But
alternate.
Having said that,
Earth.
it can't be like Earth because they haven't got the heat and the sun, the heat from the sun, have they? Because it's the dark side of the moon.
Well,
where
maybe
the
it's
sun.
just constantly dark.
Well, that's what I mean. So they wouldn't be like us. They couldn't possibly be
No,
like
but
us.
even if it was alternate like I described it, it still wouldn't be like us because the fact where it's constantly dark, that's alternate. It's parallel to our Earth, isn't it?
What do you mean alternate?
Different.
Different.
Parallel. Opposite.
Opposite.
You
Right.
can't argue with that.
Well, maybe opposite. I don't know, but they can't be like us because they don't live with sun,
No, but
and
there will
everybody needs that. So things need that to live.
Grand things. There isn't. There probably isn't sun for exoplanets. You do know that.
Don't talk to me as though I'm stupid.
Yeah, but I'm saying for
I've still
exoplanets.
got.
I'll
a
admit I
theory.
can be stupid sometimes, and I'll admit you can be stupid sometimes. All right, everyone can be a little stupid in the membrane sometimes.
I know, but you don't know everything, Jack.
I'm not saying I know everything. I have no idea where you're getting that from because I'm not
Because
even
I'm
saying.
sure if people could comment on this, they'd know exactly where I'm coming from.
The amount of times you said that.
Because you do shout people down. If they don't agree with you, you just make them feel as though they're stupid.
Fine. Yeah, I do.
Did you feel that? Well, they feel that on the other side of the moon.
Don't, man, it hurts, man.
It's got a knot in it as well.
Grant, don't. I'm trying. We're not going yet.
It stood there crying like a little baby.
Christ, shut up.
Does it heck?
It does hurt when I haven't got
Yeah.
sleeves on me.
Wow. Wow.
Bet that bloody hurt.
Wow.
Sure,
Don't
Right.
let Missy get that.
I won't. Right, I'm not like shouting you down because you have a different opinion to it. Anyone that you meet and talk about the multiverse will
Not
have
anyone.
What?
Not anyone.
Shows your opinion.
Bernadette wouldn't talk about it.
If you asked her what she thought, the basic outline of a whatever
She'd say, I haven't got a clue what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but I wouldn't exactly word it a multiverse. It's still the same thing. Do you believe in a parallel version of Earth, right?
And she'd say, what do you mean, love?
Yeah, and then I'd explain it to her, and I'd say, just give us your side on it, right?
Mm.
Should have different. Anyone would have different opinions on it.
Well, I multiverse, whatever, reverse what's it on the other side of the moon, the planet, this, that and the other. I don't know. All I can think about is space. And everything that's going round in it and where it ends. Where does space end? Does it actually, does anybody know?
No, because they've never been in space, Gran.
Eh?
How would anybody know?
Oh, that's what I mean. But then you go back to them funny films that they made of that funny rocket that they sent to the moon and they jumped about on a fake planet. Yeah, when they're supposed to have landed on the moon. But really...
The moon landing.
The moon landing, yeah. But really, they didn't have anywhere near the knowledge of technology that they needed to do that.
No, but that was 1969. We're in 2024. No, the moon landing was 1969. July 1969. Nobody believes the kid, but the kid's mostly right in this family. And hey, I'm not saying that I'm right with the multiverse. No one can be possibly right or wrong. I'm just giving a basic outline of what the multiverse probably could, would.
68.
16th of July 1969.
I said that.
It's time that you actually accepted defeat. You always...
I don't think
No.
it was 68, sorry.
Yeah,
you're right,
well,
69.
how does
I
it
even
feel
remember
being-
what I were doing when they were pretending to be on
Yeah,
the
and
moon.
you thought it was 68. How does it feel being outsmarted by a 15-year-old?
15-year-old. But I remember what I was doing.
And what mission were it? Apollo 12,
I
Apollo...
have no idea.
Apollo 11.
And what did they call the thing? Snoopy.
No.
They called one of the things that went looking round Snoopy.
Anyway... Oh, God, just...
Because that's why we called our dog Sloopy.
Hang on a minute. Just
That's when we got it.
look at this shit. Look at that shit.
Let's have a look. Yeah.
Oh, look, I'm going to plant the American flag in the moon. Yeah.
A load of rubbish. Do you know my thumb reminds me of Donald Trump?
Hang on, you need to watch over. Yeah, see, I'm going to bring
That's too
extra...
posh.
I need to
You
channel
need an
me.
American accent.
I know. Ah, right, hang on.
You need a yellow one. It's yellow, is there?
He is orange, though. Oh, yeah.
His face is orange. Hey, don't you call Donald Trump? I think he's great.
Yeah, I do, but it's still orange. So, yeah, as a true American that I am, I'm going to bring the
How's your ear?
costs. My ear. What do you mean by my ear?
How's your ear after being shot?
Oh, well, you see, I dodged out of
Do
the
you know
way.
what the song is? I get knocked down, but I get
Yeah,
up
but
again.
I get up
They're
again, yeah,
never
I get
gonna
it.
keep me down.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get not what?
Yeah, so what I was going to say is that for all Americans out there, Joe Biden, he put up a really good fight for me, but he won't win.
He won't win. He won't.
The guy doesn't even like ice cream, and who doesn't like ice cream?
Yeah.
Like,
He won't win.
he's, by this time in his life, he's basically just like a deflated banana,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And he should retire.
He should.
The dude's like,
He
what,
should.
86, 85?
385, I think.
Yeah, that's right. 385. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So, what are we discussing about the multiverse? Are
Yeah.
we discussing the multiverse, right? Okay. What?
That is very good, that, Jack.
Oh, you think it's good? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have a bacon sandwich when I get home. Yeah. And I have a.
It's too funny, get
I'm
on.
not done. Put my hair back on. Put my hair back on. I need to do the famous meme where he was talking to this woman in America, like, oh yes, you see, my favourite flavour of
You're
ice
talking
cream.
too posh.
My favourite flavour of ice cream is probably banana float or something, or ice cream float. I don't know. Oh, my hair came off. Let me just get my... Oh, my face is coming off. I'm English now. Right. That was my Donald Trump impression.
That was very good on the spot. Absolutely.
I can do Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, don't bother doing him.
My version of Matthew McConaughey is way better than Matthew McConaughey himself.
There you go. Fluff on your head.
So this is where we end this video today. My voice is getting achy through proving myself right, and we shall come back to you tomorrow with another multiversal discussion. The Multiverse Saga, Part 3. The end one. My gun's not listening. Alright, bye guys.